Check out this fun card, lady. I did some color blocking on it. And we're going to do the inside in the envelope. All in 10 minutes or less. Join me in the craft room and I'll show you how. We're going to get started. For my card today, I'm using Jar of Love. I'm going to use this stamp, and there's a stem. That's for the inside of the card in the envelope. I'm going to use the hello for the outside. I'm using Calypso Coral ink and Tranquil Tide ink. I have a scrap of Calypso Coral and I have a scrap of Whisper White. I'm going to use my stars from the metallic shapes. I was going to say Thinless, but they're not Thinless. Boy, brain cramp. So the stars from the metallic shapes. I have 3 pieces of the Daisy Delight paper. The smallest piece is 3/4 of an inch by 3 11/16. I know, odd numbers, but you'll see why. The next piece is 1 1/2 by 4 1/8. And then my last piece is 2 1/2 by 3 11/16. I have a piece of Whisper White that's 4 by 5 1/4, and it's for the inside of my card. I have my card base, which is almost amethyst. Almost amethyst. Oh my goodness, that was way back. Wisteria Wonder, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I have my envelope. I have some Tranquil Tide ribbon. I have my 1 3/4 inch circle punch and my 1 1/2 inch circle punch. And I'm going to do the punching first. So I'm going to take my scrap and my hello, and I'm going to stamp it in Calypso Coral. And I'm going to leave it there a few seconds for the ink to transfer. Excuse me. Now I'm going to take my 1 1/2 inch circle punch and I'm going to punch that out. Using my 1 3/4 inch circle punch, I'm going to punch out a piece of Calypso Coral. And I'm going to layer the 2 of these up using my Tombow glue. And I'm centering it. And I'm going to take some of my Tranquil Tide ribbon and I'm going to fold it in half and I'm going to cut it like so. And then this I'm going to put on the back of my sentiment using some tear-in tape. So I'm going to stick my piece of tear-in tape, and I'm going up and down because I want my ribbon will be off to the side and I want to be able to catch it. So I'm going to put it like so, and I probably will have to trim it. Okay, so I've got that down. Now I'm going to put another piece of tear-in tape over top to help hold it in place, like so. And then I am going to take my ribbon scissors and trim this because this is way too long. Like there. All right. I'm going to kind of pull it apart a little. I may play with that some more. All right. Now, for my card base, I'm going to do some color blocking. And what I'm going to take and do is that's why the reason I have the odd numbers is because I'm going to leave, instead of adding another layer, I'm going to leave a border around all of my pieces as I put them down. And I'm just going to go ahead and put my glue on all of them so that it has a chance to sit there and not ooze out all over the place. So I'm going to move this one out of the way so I don't get it stuck where it's not supposed to be. And I'm going to start with my piece here, and I'm putting it down, and as you can see, I've left a border. I've got glue on my fingers. See, I've left a border all the way around. Now when I put my next piece down, I'm going to leave a border there also. So I'm going to put it down here, and I'm going to match up the bottom. This is a great way to add a layer without having to add more cardstock. So I've left a border there, and I've made the bottom even there. Now I've got my last piece. The only thing you have to worry about is make sure you put your pieces down, or when you cut them with the right side up. I still have glue on this one finger that keeps sticking. All right, there we go. Now, this is a fast card. I need to find my stars. Oh, there they are. I'm going to take my pokey tool, and I'm going to add my my hearts up at the top. And I'm going to put 3 of them because remember, you want to work in odd numbers because it's pleasing to the eye. And that one doesn't look very straight, but it could be me. Oh, see, I told you I have glue stuck to my fingers. Everything's sticking. So I have my 3 little decorations. Now it's time to add dimensionals to the back of this. And let me get my other thing of dimensionals. And I'm just gonna add some here. And I'm gonna separate the 2 of these down here just a little bit more. And I'm gonna use a dimensional to help keep them separated. Oh, I gotta stick a glue dot under there. That's not gonna work. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to stick a glue dot there to hold it in place, and a glue dot under the other one. I probably wouldn't necessarily have had to do this, but I want them to stay separated, so the glue dot will do that. All right, there we go. Let me take my backings off, and I'm going to add my sentiment right there, and the outside of our card is done. There we go. There's the outside and the inside and the envelope. I hope I've inspired you today. Give me a thumbs up if you liked my video. Make sure you share it with your friends so that they can see the fun that we have all the time. Have a great day.